Hi everyone, welcome back. This is a haul video from the Country Scent Shack. I'm going to spend a couple minutes just talking about kind of this particular order and the process and a couple things. So I'm going to talk for maybe 2-3 minutes. Feel free to fast forward a little bit if you don't want to listen to this part, but I placed an order when the Country Scent Shack first opened, which was, gosh, last year sometime, I think. Probably about a year ago, maybe a little bit less. Roughly late summer, early fall, something like that. Anyhow, I placed an order. I like this stuff. I haven't melted a lot of it, but I just wasn't really excited about it because the scent list was pretty basic. And even though she does carry the same fresh picked strawberry as Carol from Candles from the Keeping Room, and I did get an order of that strawberry, I don't know, just I wasn't drawn into ordering again. Well, then Stacy had a haul video, and she is on YouTube. What is her channel name? Something like Coffee and Fragrances. I'm sorry, Stacy, I don't remember the name of your channel, but what I'll do is try and link that down below just so you guys can find her. She's recently started doing videos, but I really enjoy watching her videos. She does great descriptions, all of that, and she has a lot of fun videos that she does too beyond just hauls and reviews. But so she had received an order, not her last video that she just posted where she talked about some issues, but the previous haul she did from the Country Scent Shack. There were a couple scents she talked about, and I was like really intrigued. So I jumped on Melissa, and Melissa's the owner. I jumped on Melissa's website. She, at the time I placed this order, was still on Etsy. She's now going to her own website because of issues she's had with Etsy. But I jumped on, placed an order, got some of those scents I really wanted, and kind of forgot about it. I got, not that long after I placed the order, I got an email from Etsy saying my order had shipped. So I was like, oh yay, like that was fast. Then I kind of forgot about that, and a week went by, and then something triggered. I was like, oh yeah, I got that like email that said my order shipped, but I hadn't received anything yet. And it was like about a week, or maybe a week and a day. And so I contacted Melissa. Oh no, what I did first is try to go find that email that said my order shipped and tried to log in to see what the tracking number was, or pull that email up and get the tracking number, but there's no tracking number on the email. So I logged into Etsy, and it said that there was no tracking number associated with it, so there's no way for me to look it up to check the status. So I reached out to Melissa via PM, because stuff like that I don't post on Facebook. But I sent her a message and didn't hear back, so I did post in her group like, hey Melissa, I sent you a PM if you can check it, or something like that. So she did get back to me, and she said she was going to look into it, that she had been having problems with Etsy lately. And she got back to me shortly after and said, yeah, Etsy said the order had shipped, but it didn't. So she was going to try and pull my order right away and get it out to me. And a couple days went by, and then she messaged me and said, oh, I missed the Friday shipping, so it'll definitely go out tomorrow. And then I didn't hear anything. So then I reached out to her again and said, like, I never got a shipping notice or anything. So I said, hey, like, did you have a tracking number for me? I just haven't received my order, so I was curious if it shipped, if you said it was going to ship on Saturday. And I think this was like now the following Thursday. And I PM'd her. I didn't hear back for several hours. And I know sometimes vendors get busy, right? But it was one of those things, though, I think, it was one of those things where I saw she had read it. She just hadn't responded. So, finally she did get back to me, but like literally within minutes of her getting back to me, the box showed up at my office. So I was like, oh, I literally just got the box. It was weird. And so she messaged me and she said, yeah, she's like, I also owe you a refund because I was out of one of the bags you ordered. And I do my refunds now when people receive the box. So let me know if you got it and I will refund you the money. So I got it right after she said that. And I let her know, yep, I got my box. So I opened it up. I went through and and she said one of my 8-ounce bags I ordered, she said she didn't have the 8-ounce bag, so she would refund me the full cost of the bag, but she said I did throw in what I had of that scent. And so I noticed that the creamy orange zucchini was one of the scents I ordered in an 8-ounce bag, and I had just this little bag that had 4 of these donuts in it, so I was like, oh, it must have been the creamy orange zucchini. So then I kind of opened up the rest of my order, and I was like, there was another bag that I had ordered an 8-ounce bag of, and then I only got like 5 tarts in, and I was like, well, she jipped me this other 8-ounce bag, and then I didn't have any samples. So I was kind of really disappointed. I was like, and I know vendors do not have to give you samples. I know that they do that, like that is completely their decision. But when you have a vendor that gives them with every order, and you're used to getting them, or you see that everyone else gets them, and then you open your order and you're like, hey, where's my samples, you know? So I thought, okay, well, she must have felt like, because she gave me like those 4 tarts for free, that was kind of my sample. So I was like, okay, like I was a little disappointed, whatever. But then when I'm 5 minutes in, so I'm sorry guys, but then when I got the refund from her, I think later that day, she refunded me like almost $17. And I was like, wait, that's like way too much. And then I read her description. What happened is this creamy orange zucchini plus the other bag that I didn't feel like was 8 ounces, she refunded me for both of those bags, those 8-ounce bags, plus the overage on shipping, and then included what she did have of those 2 cents. So I feel like, okay, with the 2 bags that she gave me, that's a pretty good amount of wax, and probably equivalent to, or even maybe a little bit more than what she would have given me as samples. So I felt a lot better about that. I do think that it was weird whatever happened with her Etsy shop. I don't know, but it's good that she's going to a website now, and hopefully that'll take care of some of the issues. I've heard that several people maybe have had issues with this last shipment. I think it was just her switching over her site, but still trying to keep up with orders. So, but overall, I'm happy with this order. Disappointed I didn't get samples, only because I love getting samples to try new scents and stuff. But at the end of the day, I think she sent me plenty of wax. Especially with the 2 bags she sent me for free, which were scents I had ordered to begin with. So I'm happy with this. I love a lot of the scents I got. Maybe not every single one, but I love most of them. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in now after 6.5 minutes and show you my order. So I'll start here with the front, just the things that are sitting here. This is Berry Barbershop. I don't have scent descriptions, but for the most part, they're pretty self-explanatory. And she does this really cute shape. It's the moon and the sun, so that is really cute. I think that's like a really good size melt, because that's definitely at least a full ounce, if not a little bit more. But I tried a Berrylicious shaving cream from Sassy Girl Aroma that I absolutely loved. So when I saw that Melissa had this, I was like, ooh, I need to try that, because it sounds like it would probably be very similar. And it does smell very similar. It has that nice sweet berry scent mixed with kind of the shaving cream. It's really good. So I'm really excited to have that. It's a 4-ounce bag, and you get 4 of these shapes in the 4-ounce bag. So excited to melt that one. I also got a 4-ounce bag of wild strawberry marshmallow treats. So it includes one of these little shapes here, plus 3 of these kind of grubby pie shapes. So anyhow, so this, I don't know if this is her fresh picked strawberry with the marshmallow. I think it might be. It's a little light on cold, but I think it's the fresh picked strawberry scent and then mixed with marshmallow. Now the marshmallow and cold smells a little artificial, but I think that sometimes happens with certain scents like marshmallow, sugar cookie, and then for me when I melt them they smell a lot better. So we'll see how this one does, but I do love strawberry. One of the bags that I had ordered an 8-ounce bag of, but then she didn't have, and so she refunded me, but sent what she had was the sour apple and wild strawberry. And this is one of the scents that Stacy talked about that I really wanted to try, and it smells really good. It's like a nice sweet strawberry, but with like that soury kind of green apple type note, but it's like the sour green apple candy, not really a fresh green apple. I really like this one. And so she included, it's a good amount in here, 3 of these shapes here, and then 3 of these like little cookies. They're kind of thin, but there's 3 of those as well. So it's a pretty good amount that I got for free. That's why I said after I realized she refunded me for those 2, I was fine with it, you know. So this next one is creamy orange zucchini bread. I got 4 of these little donuts. And this one on cold, I don't care for it. It smells very artificial and very plasticky. So I'm definitely going to have to melt this one and see what I think. And cold, especially with full paraffin wax, this is the hard paraffin. You cannot judge a scent based on cold. So although I'm telling you what I think of it on cold, you truly have to melt this wax to know whether or not you like the scent and how it performs. So Even though I'm saying I don't like it on cold, I'm still definitely going to melt these, and I'm sure my opinion will change a lot when I melt them. This next one I think was my favorite out of this order. This is Fresh Garden Mint, and this, it's a 4-ounce bag. I definitely would like to get more of this one. This is an amazing scent. This literally smells like a fresh vegetable garden where you get like the potting soil and like the green watery plant notes, almost kind of like a cucumber, but there's a little bit more green in there, but it's kind of green and watery, and that potting soil, and then a fresh mint leaf. Like, it is so amazing. It literally smells like if you had a mint leaf plant in your garden and you just stuck your nose right up to the plant with all the soil and everything around it. It smells so authentic, like so good. I really need to melt this one because I really hope I love it just as much on warm as I do on cold, because it's just such a fresh, amazing scent that reminds you of just being outdoors. I love it. I'm really very happily surprised by this scent on cold, so I'm really looking forward to melting that one. Then one of the scents I wanted to get because of Stacy is Mint Mojito. She raved about the scent. There was an 8-ounce bag, so I went ahead and got the 8-ounce bag. And this is really good. It is really good because it has kind of like the mint in this almost reminds me, it's not quite a fresh mint leaf. It almost reminds me of like a mint gum, but not full-on mint gum. And then you get that freshness from the mojito. Oh, this is so good. This is really amazing. So Stacy, you're right. I need to melt this. I'm looking forward to melting this one. On cold, it does smell as amazing as you said it does. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And a few others. Let's see here. I got Wild Strawberry and Vanilla Sandalwood. Sandalwood is, I think, just a scent that a lot of people talk about and how much they love it. And I was like, okay, let me try this one. And I love strawberry. And this is a great scent. That vanilla sandalwood just gives such a nice, warm, kind of comforting scent. And then the wild strawberry, the sweet fruitiness of that, it's so good. So yeah, that is amazing. And then this one here is Lemon Cream Pastry. It's kind of folded over, so it's hard to see. That's Lemon Cream Pastry. This basically smells like lemon curd and marshmallow. At least on cold, that's what it smells like. So it reminds me a lot of the Vintage Chic Scents Princess of Monaco. Smells just like that on cold. Nice, sweet, creamy lemon curd scent is what it smells like. And then the last one here is Triple Berry Cream Graham Cracker. Again, a 4-ounce bag. This is another one that I'm not sure about. I'm wondering if it's like the bakery scent in this paraffin wax, because I can smell the berry cream and that smells good. But the graham cracker, I feel like I get that artificial plasticky note again. So I'm thinking it might be her bakery scents that with this paraffin just do not smell that great. And they probably will smell a lot better once I melt them. So anyhow, so that's the last one. So this is my order. Overall, I'm excited for these scents. And to try and to melt them and see what I think. And the fact that they're paraffin, I can start melting right away. I don't have to wait for them to cure. So, and I'm going to have to try and melt this Fresh Garden Mint to see how it does, to see if I need to try and go get a couple 8-ounce bags. But if you like those kinds of scents, I would definitely recommend that one. Anyhow, so that is my order. Thank you everyone for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye.